I said fuck Xbox, fuck all these Xbox, fuck every Xbox their channel. Won't give a damn. It's PlayStation for life. You don't get it? Let's get it. Let's do this. Let's do this, my ponies. Let's go to war. What? Say what? Yeah. I say I double dip on The Last of Us. Woo. Yeah, I double dip on the director's cut. Woo. Double dip on every damn release. Damn right. Yeah, Jim Ryan is my motherfucking boss. The boss. Yo, and we don't care about no layoffs. Yeah, all the shine gonna keep it on the low. Shh. We been sucking on every damn toe. Young. Because Sony PlayStation gets the love. Yeah, so all hell Sony, we be your ponies. You can take my wife, you can take my money. I'm obsessed with the God of War. Yeah, all my ponies ready to go to war. Blue PlayStation high, all over my head. Pentimetal PS5, 120 FPS. Blue team is the set, throw it up. I never had sex, I only care about sales. I said what I said. Woo! Only PlayStation gets my love. Only Sony gets my love. The love, pony love. Only PlayStation gets my love. Only Sony gets my love. The love, pony love. Only PlayStation gets my love. Only Sony gets my love. Thug love, pony love. Yeah. I see you Xbox. I see you playing on Game Pass for free. Nah, man, we don't do that over here. We pay $70 a game. Yeah, you Xbox be broke. You so stupid, so goofy. Fuck you, Demo Flow. Fuck you. Like and subscribe. Yeah, if you wanna see me more on Demo Flow Gaming channel. Fuck this dude, I'ma pop in the shot every time. Yeah, but I'm here to show my pony love. And you with it? Say what? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of the Demo Flow Gaming Show, where I share my passion for gaming and keep you informed of everything that's going on with gaming. Let's get it, guys. It's Friday. We back at it again, man. Power Boss in the building. What's going on, Pavi? How you doing?
What's going on, everyone? How's everybody holding up today?
Hey, man, I'm feeling good. I was just telling you, bro. You know, hitting the gym, staying healthy, getting plenty of sleep, and waking up early to get my workout on, trying to eat healthier, trying to live a more, healthier lifestyle. That's all what's going on with me. What's going on with you, man? What you been up to?
Playing games, doing what I can.
Yeah, chilling. All right. So, guys, I got good news. I'm fixing my Xbox today. Shout out to Joe B on Twitter for recommending me somebody who can fix it. And I'm finally taking it today. We're supposed to meet up today later in the afternoon. And I'm going to try to get it fixed, man. Hopefully I can enjoy all the new features. And hopefully I can go back to playing on my Xbox in my living room away from my child. Because, you know, sometimes he's trying to go to sleep and I'm in the computer. All these RPG lies. Driving a little crazy. But yeah, man, I'm going to go ahead and try to fix it. I can't wait because I was playing in their Advanced Warfare on the CD, and then my mom, found between my things. And I was like, oh, shit, I never finished those. So I'm going to go ahead and, get it. And I also got Black Ops 3 and a couple of other physical games that I had in there that I need to finish. And also, some of my libraries in there, a lot of my games are in there. So fuck yeah, I can't wait to try it out. And also it's another place in which I can play, laying back in the couch. It just feels good sometimes to to move around and, enjoy a different setup. But anyways, man, shout out to Cha. Hit the like button, man. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, goddammit. And, let's get it popping because I see you over there, man. We got Adidas 20 with the 2. Shout out to you, my man. I appreciate you, man. Salute to you. I hope that we can hang out soon.
Today.
Yeah, we got some amazing news as well, bro. So we going in. We're going in. Shout out to GX Zimig Jill. Shout out to you, homie. Lycos 45 in the building. Hell yeah, demo time for the summertime fine. No Diddy. Oh man, no Diddy indeed. We got the Archangel Nexus. Yo, my demo flow bros. Some ponies are out in mass making excuses for these DRM stuff. Yeah, that's right. And we are going to cover over here, dude. We're going to be talking about all of that and more because we have an amazing set of news. Xbox Heelys. That's right. Jason Ronald on the 7th of this month is going to be talking about it and breaking down the Xbox Project Helix even further. So we're gonna find out maybe about new features, new things that this new console can do, and more. So yeah.
Speaking of that, it's gonna be while we're streaming next week too, because it starts at 11. So we'll be kicking off the show watching that. And we can discuss it afterwards.
We're definitely gonna be watching that live next week. So don't miss it. We're going to be breaking it down live over here in the Demo Flow Gaming Show. So you already know, man, make your reservations, clear out your schedules and itineraries because it's going down next week. But for now, we have a lot to celebrate because, I mean, there is one thing that I'm going to say right here that I'm noticing with Xbox, and it's like they showing that they fucking care. I mean, we've seen the neglect throughout this, past, I would say 3 years with Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond. They were doing their thing, but they were sort of neglecting the console, I would say, quite a bit. And then now, we are getting, achievements being improved. Now we're getting new backgrounds. When people are asking, Asha or the Xbox, whatever higher ups to do something, they are actually following through with it. And in record time, because I'm not going to lie, like that was like 2 days ago, somebody on Twitter said, hey, why don't we get this new Xbox logo that, by the way, looks incredible. It sort of like brings a little bit of soul to the brand. And they say they wanted to make it a background for the Xbox. And what do you know? Today in the morning, she announced that the background is up and ready. And you know what I mean? That's all that matters. Listen, PlayStation went to the whole DRM shit, and nobody from PlayStation say nothing, knowing that everybody was trashing PlayStation for a whole week. No one said something. Now a spokesperson came and said something to GameSpot. Who is the spokesperson? Why don't we know who this person is? And I know that Xbox in the past, they've been turbulent. They've been shady in their messaging, right? But now they're trying to change that up. And not only with like words coming out of their mouth, but actually with actions. So this is breath of fresh air, right? And, when it comes to Xbox and the clarity in their messaging. So I'm extremely happy about that, seeing all the changes. By the way, also the Xbox, Xbox mode? Oh, the Xbox experience is live on Windows 11 for insiders. And, according to them, it's working really good. Powerball. So this is, I was one of the people who didn't care about this too much. And that is why the computer, I know how to maneuver my way around the computer, right? I'm not an expert, but I know how to maneuver my way around the computer. So
I think it's for people more like me that have not the latest and greatest, even though my computer is still more powerful than my Series X and my PS5. And it's about the equivalent of a PS5 Pro.
Right.
But for people like me, it's more useful.
I would say, man, like I wasn't going to use that shit, but now hearing people talking about it and saying that it will save you about 2 gigabytes of RAM when you're using that mode, I think that I'm going to start using it. It helps their games run better.
Somebody else.
Huh? Say what?
You got somebody else.
Oh shit, we got all you son that. Hey, what's up, Desire? What's good, Poppy? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm not home, but I'm good.
Oh shit, where you at?
I am down south.
Down south where?
I am currently visiting my sister because she just had this is my younger sister. This is her first kid. This is her.
Wow. Okay, congratulations to you and your family, man, and your sister as well.
My older sister has 2 kids, and then now I'm another uncle. Oh boy.
Hey, nothing more beautiful than a family growing, bro. That's all that matters, bro. Family getting bigger.
Do you want to hear how many grandkids my parents have so far?
How many?
All right, so I'm going to go off of each family. My oldest brother has 3 kids. My oldest sister has 2. Myself, I have 4. My younger sister has 1. And then they have a fuck ton of other kids that still haven't left the house yet because they're not 18. So, remember, there's 7 of that actual family.
Sounds like me. I'm the youngest of 6, and each of my siblings have probably 2 to 3 kids at least.
Damn.
And then we have grandkids already. So, yeah, my parents are great-grandparents. Well, my mom is. My dad's dead. So,
holy crap, bro.
3rd oldest of 7.
Damn. Well, my grandma had 15 kids, 16, something like that. My grandma was insane, bro. Shout out to all my uncles and aunties. Insane. Yeah. But then after that, everybody sort of like, holy shit, that was crazy. My dad told me a bunch of stories. Like, she used to have haircut days. It doesn't matter who you were getting a haircut. Where you were a girl or boy, everybody got a haircut because she didn't like lice and shit like that. And when you have a bunch of kids, how you manage that, you know? So that's something that, you know, my dad and my uncles have been telling me about, like the stories and shit. And they're like, yeah, we're not having that many kids because of this. Back in the day, it was a different story, right? There was no Xbox, there was no, you know what I mean? No TV, no nothing. So yeah.
So what do we want to get into first besides family? We got bad PlayStation DRM news or good Xbox news and announcements coming out as of yesterday, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, we can talk about everything, sort of like put it together. I just want to have like an organic conversation.
Or do you want to have the greatest game ever getting a release date?
What, GTA?
No, I don't give a fuck about GTA. A lot of people get concerned when I go, I genuinely don't care.
I know. I'm bugging.
I'll play it, but it's not the biggest deal. The biggest deal to me is so we got Gary's mod too.
Yeah.
Already fantastic. So happy we got that game, which is Sandbox. Highly recommend those that play on PC to play it. It's fun as shit.
Yeah.
But what is it? Blood of the Dawn Walker.
Oh yeah, that's right. I seen the whole thing, the breakdown by the studio. Looks pretty good.
I'm concerned about the PC specs requirement for playing that, though.
Most definitely, Power Boss. They look concerning for sure.
I don't remember when this came out or when this info came out. I'm pretty sure it happened when I had to go to work, so you might have talked about it last week. But Assassin's Creed fucking Black Flag Resynced was a purchase right once they showed the gameplay for me.
Yeah, it looks incredible, man.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about it last week.
We did.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Yeah, honestly, but like I was saying last week, Power Boss, I'm not gonna get it day one. I think I'm gonna let it ride out, and then when it is a little bit cheaper, that's what I'll pick it up. You know, in news, Sato's release for PlayStation, the first party game they had in a while, right? Like it's been a while since PlayStation. I think Ghost of Yotai was the other one. But this is it for them. Supposedly it's good. I heard nothing but great things about it.
Question for you guys, gang. You want to hear something that's funny? Forza Horizon 5 has sold more on the PS than Ghost of Yotai.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We knew that.
Everybody knew that.
Fanboys didn't. They're not accepting it. You're comparing a whole year to it.
Yeah. Wait until Forza Horizon 6 drops on PlayStation.
Fucking excited for that game, by the way. I'm not even upset.
And it's day one in Game Pass
In
this
Game
month.
Pass.
This
Fire. And Desire, we never got to talk about this. How you feel about the Game Pass price drop that happened?
Well, they fucking listened to us. Now, if only, because it sounds like they're still considering going down, they do the thing that I said and a lot of other people have been saying, where you can pick and choose what you want, and it goes up or down in price with what you want. That is what I have said since Game Pass came into existence. It would make
we've been saying that for a while.
The number one most bought subscription probably ever, because Netflix just fucked themselves. So
I agree with that. And I don't know if you know, but I think there has been a leak to the I think the first tier that they're gonna have that is supposedly free with ads. I don't know how I feel about that, but it might make sense for some people.
So here's why I don't like it at all, period, and I never fucking will. I don't like ads in gaming. I never have. I never will. And the reason being is because of stuff like Madden. Madden has an issue with it right now. A good way of explaining, or a good way of explaining a lot of the games that are currently like that under EA's shell, is that after playing a massive moment in franchise mode, and you just want to get to the draft or something in Madden, it's how you build your team, where you draft rookies. You get that. And if you hit A, you go all the way out of franchise mode, possibly deleting your save, because a lot of times it fucks with your save, and you go straight into Ultimate Team. Is the game worth it? No. I don't like ads. I think ads are stupid in gaming. I will always, always, always state that they're stupid. I understand them when it comes to in videos, like the little skippable ones or the little pop-up ones, but you can like close them. But in gaming, why?
It breaks the immersion, in my opinion. I feel like if they have you watch it at the beginning of the session, maybe like for, I don't know, 30 seconds or some shit like that, it wouldn't be as intrusive. But still, I mean, it would be something that I don't want to happen. But if that allows people to play for free, in some instances, some people can't afford, whatever their subscription, and they just want the free tier to play some of the games, because I think that they're going to have some core games. Like, I think that Fallout 76, they were talking about, they had like a list or something, and it was like, like good games, but still, I mean, that would totally get rid of paying for online.
Here's my rebuttal for that argument, and I understand what you're saying. Netflix, remember when it first came out, there was no ads whatsoever, period.
Yep.
And then they added ads where you just had to pay an extra $1. Now look at where it is.
Yeah. And honestly, look, and it's fucked up because like in the WWE events and live events, they show you ads. And it's like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been watching WWE on Netflix, and they'll show you an ad, and I'm like, why am I seeing an ad and now what's going on? And they will tell you straight up, it include ads, but I'm like, I don't need to be watching ads. I'm watching Netflix.
About WWE, I don't really care for Raw or SmackDown anymore. I only watch my favorite show from wrestling, and that is WWE-owned AAA.
Oh, AAA. Yeah.
I fucking love it.
Yeah. All right, but in other news, we got Assassin's Creed Black Flag already with 1 million wish lists. So that's good news for the game. It goes to show that there's a lot of interest.
I listed it and then bought it.
I will say
you already bought it.
I haven't.
You damn right I did. Do you know how I was free? This is my favorite Assassin's Creed game. There is nothing I like more than this game. This is one of my favorite fucking pirate games. This was a game that consumed me back then when it was really just Minecraft and wrestling here and there, because fucking football fell off and it became terrible after Madden 12.
Oh shit. So shout out to Crazy Louis, man. Shout out to him. Go ahead and follow him too, bro. Amazing content creator. He just sent a lot of people over here to the show. Crazy Louis Raid. That's awesome, man. Appreciate that, man. Thank you for coming, guys. And thank you for coming. Hope you enjoy.
Howdy, all you beautiful people.
I will say the only reason why I have not wish listed Resync
I'm the one that does the voices.
is because I already have the original Black Flag with all of the content. Now I want to see if I don't have to buy it if they do like some of the others where I get the free copy of the upgrade. I don't think I will, but you never know.
Yeah. But well, man, that was going on. Blood of the Dawn Walker was shown. It looks incredible as well. Like Power
I
Boss.
gotta get to my computer. My thing just screwed the pooch.
Awesome. And then Power Boss was talking about the concern with the specs when it comes to computers. But we'll see when the game drops. It looks good. I feel like it looks interesting enough for me to try to pick it up. But, you know, we'll see when the game release. And it's an RPG, open world. So I'm probably going to like it. I'm not going to lie.
Look amazing. I ain't going to lie. I will say that if I can get that 3080 in my PC when I get it back, hopefully later today, I'll actually at least be able to play it. Because 2060 Super can't.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But that's fucking dope, man. What else? We see Metro 2039. Being shown by Xbox. Xbox now has a new format, guys. I don't know if you noticed, but they doing Xbox Presents. So a week ago, they did Metro 2039, which is the new installment in the series, which is amazing. I completed the first game last week, and I already started the second one, which is Metro Last Light Redux. I'm in the beginning of the game. I think I'm in chapter 3 or something. I will continue to play because I do want to finish the saga before the new one comes out because I really love the first game. But now they're showing another banger or another game that promises to be a banger. And in this sense, Xbox is doing a way better work marketing themselves. With the third-party games that a lot of people don't believe that they are on Xbox because, you know, when they show on a State of Play or somewhere else, like they usually hide the logos. But now we know that these games are coming on Xbox, and we have Stranger Than Haven is the one that they're going to show next week. And that game looks incredible. Do you guys know about that game, right? Stranger Than Haven. Let me pull out the trailer.
Yeah, Stranger Than Heaven, the new Yakuza game.
Yep. And I don't know if it's gonna be Game Pass. Okay, Stranger Than Haven. Let me share my screen so you guys can see what we talk about the game. And hold on. Share my screen. All right, so here we got the trailer. And while it plays, was it? There. So this game is going to be shown by Xbox next week. They're going to be talking about the game and what new features it has. But I'm super excited. I liked it from the get-go since I've seen the trailer because this is like a time travel type game that you're going to be participating in different quests and doing different eras. So I think it looks interesting. The combat, as usual with the Yakuza games, is fucking dope. The brutality, the situational awareness and everything that you use with the environment. It's one of the things that I love about the Yakuza games. And it looks like this game is going to be packed with action. I don't know how good it's going to be, but just the fact that it has a lot of action, it just it's the type of shit that I like. How do you feel about this one, Power Boss? Are you interested? What about you, Desire?
I want that game. Oh my God, I want that game. I
was never a big Yakuza fan. I'm not against playing them. I just haven't played them yet.
Yeah.
But this does look amazing because the fluidity from combat of ground fighting to standing up and just the storyline of the different time periods, that alone is probably worth the pickup. I mean, you see him riding the train and changing time periods, doing the same thing.
Time periods so fucking cool.
I
I
don't
don't know if you
know.
can control the time periods though.
I don't know if Acha is watching or whatever. I need to tag her on this one. Make the whole Yakuza series play everywhere. Please, please. Xbox play anywhere for the Yakuza series. I want to see that because this is one of the things that I've been wanting to do for a long time is to play all the Yakuza games in order and finish them all up because I do love the Yakuza games. I never had the opportunity or the time to complete them because I always get distracted or get caught up or whatever. But I do have that in my backlog. It's one of the things that I can't wait to fucking do. Let me see. Hold on, because I'm streaming my own show here.
It is Yakuza, but not because it's not actually the Yakuza things. But
it might be
God,
like
it looks so good.
It might be like a spin-off, not exactly a Yakuza game, but a spin-off. So I'm excited with this, and I really love how Xbox is implementing these smaller shows to show that they actually have the capability of playing these games in their ecosystem, the console. So that was one of the things that Xbox was lacking. A lot of people didn't know that some games were coming on Xbox because of lack of marketing. And I don't think Asha is letting this, happen again. And I just feel like the communication desire, because I know how you feel about them, but how do you feel about like Asha so far? Do you think she's doing a good job or do you think she's fake? What are your thoughts on it? I'm curious because she's being actually putting in work and actually, backing it up with the actions. It's not just like saying shit. She's actually doing it like right away too, really quick.
So as a fan of PC gaming, I'm not going to state that, I'm so overjoyed that she's actually giving Xbox players what they want. No, I'm just kidding. She's doing a really good job. I think she's making everything what she says she's going to do, she does, which I like people that do that. I hate it when people lie to my face constantly. Yes. I don't know why some people started to like that. It kind of drives me nuts, but it is what it is. But the thing I have to say is why do we not know if she's getting rid of releasing games on PC yet or not? That is something I want to know.
Nah, that's not going to happen.
I don't think she is because PC Game Pass is a thing.
That's bullshit fanboy talk. Xbox is always being PC, bro.
I am just asking because it's weird we don't know. You know what I mean? I prefer full, but then again, like I've said, I prefer full transparency from my companies. But I don't, because
but this is how I feel about it. Xbox has been putting games on PC for a while. They continue to tell you every time they talk about how they want to have a strong presence on Windows. That's one of the things that we were talking about here with the open letter that she had last week. Remember, Power Boss? One of the points was like we want to make Windows as strong as possible. So if she's talking Windows, she's talking about PC. Xbox is not going to be as stupid to pull out the games from PC. Now, from PlayStation, that's another story. And me and Power Boss, we're talking about it behind the scenes, and we believe that everything that's been announced for PlayStation is still gonna go to PlayStation. Now the changes may happen after all the other batch of games that are coming out that haven't been announced for PlayStation. So in my opinion, the whole exclusivity of putting games away from PlayStation starts next generation, in my opinion. This is how I believe, because I think this is when they're going to start pushing the
I think
Xbox.
It's going to start June in the next showcase, and then moving forward starting next year.
Yeah.
Do you know what day the next showcase is, by the way? I wanted to know.
It's like June 7th or June 9th, I think.
Something like that is coming.
Yeah.
Look, listen, really Xbox close. This year, believe it or
Jason
not,
Ronald next week.
They haven't stopped. Developer Direct. Xbox Presents. They got another one. They have they had the ID at Xbox show. They had the Developer Direct. Now they're gonna have the June showcase. Forza Horizon is coming out. Gears E-Day is coming out. The Halo Reloaded campaign or whatever is coming out. Clockwork Revolution, it might be about to get the fuck out of the doors already because they've been saying great things about that game. And Call of Duty as well is coming. Believe it or not, that's part of Xbox. The newest Diablo expansion, that's another thing that Xbox done. But people do not want to admit that these franchises are already part of the Xbox because it's like, okay, this is Blizzard and ABK. No, bro, this is the Xbox. They own it. Like, you know what I mean? This is not them anymore. This is not Blizzard. This is Xbox producing these games too, accommodating budgets and shit.
Let's not celebrate fucking Diablo because I will never celebrate a company that literally said to people that wanted the game on fucking a console or PC, what do you guys not have phones?
Well, talking about that, that's another thing that we are getting. I don't know if you know, but the Ubisoft released the PC version of the new Division mobile game on PC. Ugh. They dropped it, bro. And look, I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm gonna tell you this. I tried it out, and it's actually really fucking good. And I'm gonna continue to play because I love the Division games. I'm tired of saying that shit, but. This one is actually really good, and it's a good mobile port. It was running flawlessly. I had zero complaints about it, and I didn't see any microtransaction yet or nothing. I feel like the game is fine. And this is another thing. If we started to get all these mobile games on PC as well, without having to go to a third party or something like that, this is straight from Ubi Connect. I feel like that could be a good thing too, bro, because the new Destiny game is on mobile only, and it's actually better than Destiny 2. Like, a lot of people have been playing and they'll be like, what the fuck don't we get shit that we get on Destiny 2? Everybody knows that Call of Duty mobile is full of features and stuff that we don't really get in Call of Duty on console and PC. So, there you have it. That's another thing that we have now that is coming to PC and it's mobile games.
Speaking of Ubisoft PC, yesterday was the release of the 8th installment of the Heroes of Might and Magic series, The Olden Era, and it is amazing. It's supposed to be a prequel storyline of all the games, and it looks really great.
It is insane. It came out on Xbox Game Pass. PC Game Pass. It's not on the console. It's only on the PC.
Yeah,
Game
I was
Pass,
surprised
it's
that
actually
it
good.
and it was on Game Pass. I didn't think it was going to be on Game Pass.
Yeah, I was actually the one who told you, like, listen, like, you might like this game because I didn't know about that game too much, but I was like, you might like this one. Just dropped on Game Pass.
I know the franchise, and I've been following that game, and I have it wishlisted on Steam. I didn't know it was coming to Game Pass though. I've been looking forward to it because
you knew it, you liar. You knew.
I knew it was coming out. I didn't know when, and I didn't know that I was going to be dropping in Game Pass.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a fire game. I love it. The tactics is so intuitive because unlike, most tactic games where it's square-based, this actually uses hexadecimal battlefields.
Let me actually put out the game how it looks like so people can understand what we're talking about, because I don't think a lot of people know about that game. Heroes of Might and Magic. Okay, hold on. Give me a second.
You remind me of a man.
Oh. God damn it.
I'll give a brief overview.
Yeah, please.
It's got 6 kingdoms in this one. Usually you have different, factions that you play as, whether it's a dungeon or fantasy, like elves and stuff like that. Each castle has, so many different buildings that you can build in it. And you control an army that you move a hero around that has special abilities, can cast spells, and you can have it looks like 7.
So like a worse
7 units.
Total War. Cool.
No, completely different than Total War.
Yeah.
Is it a worse Total War?
Because it's a tactics-based game, not an RTS.
Yeah, and here's the gameplay.
But you can actually attack from different angles, and depending on the angle that you attack, you can hit your own units. You can hit multiple units of the enemy at the same time. You've got devastating battlefield spells that can hit
what
everything.
Game I am praying to get some info on?
What's that?
Star Wars Zero Company.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that too.
I need it.
Well, I don't know if you know, but in Fortnite now they have like a Star Wars game mode type shit, and it's lit.
It's XCOM. That's what I'm talking about. XCOM, but Star Wars. I need it. I need it in my
Yeah,
loins.
I'm looking forward to. But yeah, this game, you can control multiple towns if you take them over, and you can build other units outside of your starting faction.
And my game
You can
crashed.
even make custom game modes,
Crimson
custom
Desert.
maps, and it's
Listen.
got underground as well. Which, let's be fair, you can do a lot of things in this, and as you see, this guy has them all grouped up on one side of the screen. You can do that and just shoot them from ranged and take them out. You can do castle battles, and there's so much to it. And there's usually 6 to 8 creatures per castle.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The game is doing great. It already sold in less than 24 hours 250,000 copies.
And this is the
already.
last good franchise that Ubisoft, I think, has.
Yeah, so there you have it, man. Another game that came out yesterday that I've been dying to try out. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna pick it up yet, even though I know I should. But it's Invincible versus.
Yeah.
Invincible versus just came out. IGN gave it a 7, of course. Have you guys played this one? Let me know down there in the chat. Have you guys tried it? Have you?
I have not played it, but from what I understand, the only thing bad about it is the microtransactions for the skins are expensive.
Yeah, I heard the
Outside of the
microtransactions are wild.
microtransactions,
One of
which
them's like
is
$10,
$10
$13
for one skin, which is dog shit.
Yeah.
Outside of that, the game is fantastic. It feels just what's a good way of putting it? Not like Fighter Z.
Killer Instinct?
It feels like
Feels like
Marvel and Capcom, the Marvel versus Capcom shit. You know what I'm talking about. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. Somebody.
Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
That's how it feels, and it's amazing.
Yeah. You got 3 characters in your party. You can switch between them freely. Street Fighter based, and the combat looks amazing. I ain't gonna lie, it looks really great. And this is literally, honestly, the answer for Marvel Tokon if it never comes to Xbox.
I will state that all the characters having their voice actors outside of Alien the Alien, because it's Seth Rogen, kind of threw me off. Because everyone else had their voice actor, but Seth Rogen's not Alan the Alien. So,
guys,
it threw me off like a motherfucker. But outside of that, it's a fun game.
Talking about fighting games, because I'm definitely picking this one up. But talking about fighting games, dude, no Mortal Kombat is in the work. So Injustice 3 is the one game that we're getting. Injustice 3, I don't know how I feel about that, bro. I never liked the Injustice games that much. I like getting out close and personal, and it feels like the Injustice games are like, so heavy with the spamming. So that's why I don't really fuck with them like that. Well, but what about you, Desire? Because I know you like DC Comics and shit.
I am a giant DC Comics fan, and the Injustice series is my favorite comics they currently have. I am beyond excited. Not
look at
just
you.
for DC. No. I'm excited for the fucking comics. Everyone's like, oh, well, the game's not the greatest. I go, well, if you give it some time, yes, there is a lot of zoners in the last one, which was 2. But if you played the first one, there was only like 1. And even then he couldn't spam it. So my assumption is that they're going to tone down the zoning, and it's going to make the game a lot better, because it was literally the main argument people had towards the game.
It was too much zoning.
It was a fantastic game, and I highly recommend for those that have not played it to play it with a friend and ask them to not use the zoning characters.
That'll be impossible, but I would recommend the story. The story is pretty good. The story of Injustice 2 is amazing, actually. Yeah.
But I will tell
I
you,
have the gold edition of the first one, and I have the gold edition of the second one, and both of them I enjoyed very, very much.
They're not the best fighting games. I still believe that the greatest fighting game is Dragon Ball, and I'm not, because I've never been the biggest fan. I like arena fighters. I'm not the biggest fan of 2Ds. But sometimes 2Ds can surprise me. I still always give them a chance. I would state that just like Invincible Versus, I would state that it's probably going to be better for its story than it's going to be for its gameplay, because that's what you're buying it for, the story. You're not really buying it for the gameplay unless you play with friends. But,
I would say it's the other way around, but maybe because I'm hardcore. Look at this shit. Holy fuck, I fucked them up.
I like
that's pretty good.
I like the 2Ds because Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is my favorite 2D.
Yeah.
And I had on the PlayStation 2, I think it was, X-Men Next Dimension, which was phenomenal. And the thing I like about like Injustice and those types of games is the storyline different than what you traditionally know. Because if you didn't know, the storyline in Injustice 1 and 2 follows alternate storyline universes.
And it's evil. It's evil,
absolutely
Superman, which is
and the alternative things that you can do with it. That's what I like about the story differences. Like you said, the story wasn't the greatest, but for what it was, because it follows that alternate universe, that makes it great.
Yeah. I would say, man, I'm disappointed because I wanted Mortal Kombat. I always gonna want Mortal Kombat because that's my favorite fighting game, Mortal Kombat and Killer Instinct. But I do understand why they want to take a break from Mortal Kombat because of the issues that Mortal Kombat 1 had. The game died an early, miserable dead thanks to the developers not doing shit to it.
Like because they changed every character. A good one for reference. They made Hanzo Hasashi nothing.
Yeah. Holy shit. This game, the more I see the gameplay, the more excited I get because of the fatalities and the brutality and the gore. So, I mean, I'm gonna tell my homeboy to pick it up, and so we can play together. I'm looking forward to trying it out, and it just came out, so it'll be a good game to get into it. Now is the perfect time to hop in online and learn with everybody else. If you pick this game up in a month or a few weeks later, like, you are gonna get fucked online. So if you want to play this game, pick it up now. That's my recommendation for fighting games. Pick them up in the first week. If you don't, then you get here late, everybody knows what they're doing, and you don't, and you're gonna have a hard time. You're gonna end up wasting your money and not really enjoying the game. So unless you have the patience like I do, because every time that I get it, I go straight into training mode. I learn my moves. I learn my combos. I know I have my fighting game fundamentals like footsies and how to block and how to maneuver, movement, all of that. It's going to be hardcore if you hop in online. For what I've seen, the combos are long. They do a lot of damage. It's a 3v3, so it might be a little bit more complicated. And we'll see, man. I'm excited to try it out, get my hands on it.
The only thing is I don't like what the 2D fighters have become. They are loaded with microtransactions.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Well, thankfully, that's something that, honestly, my favorite fighter, which is the arena fighter, does not have a load of.
Listen, I understand that they have microtransactions, but I gotta give the flowers to Mortal Kombat because the way they did it, they did have some microtransactions, but you have some gear in game that you can unlock by just playing the game. So I understand how they want to make the extra money in microtransactions with, like, skins and shit, but at least give me something that I can unlock in the game so that I don't have to be forced to spend money on skins. You know what I'm saying?
And I wouldn't state that doesn't exist in Invincible Versus. I honestly don't know. I haven't played it that long yet, but I do like the game. It's fun.
Yeah. Like I said, the most important part about the fighting games is not so much the story and shit, is the gameplay, because that's what keeps it alive, the online multiplayer. So if the netcode is good, if the game is balanced, I think that this game is going to have some legs to stand on. And then we'll see Marvel versus talk on whatever, how it does, because it does look incredible. Let's see.
And those that played the beta like I did, they had to nerf Cecil because of how fucking overpowered he was, and he got nerfed.
Yeah,
I think strong, but he got nerfed. All right.
This is gonna be a great game for the summer. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be a great game for the summer.
It'll be a pretty good game,
yeah, for sure. But let me see what chat is saying, man. I don't want to neglect you guys. Thank you for coming. So happy to have you, man. So happy to have you here. The most important guest on the show. No shade to Power Buzz and Desire, but we got Lycos 45. I just don't want Xbox to cap the cloud gaming sessions, especially if we had Game Pass Ultimate. Fuck that. Fuck capping anything. Fuck giving me a timer for anything. Hell no. I do not agree with that because believe it or not, that's something that we used to do back in the day when I didn't have a console back when I lived in Cuba. I used to go rent a console for an hour. It used to cost me like $5 or something the hour. And they put a timer on the TV, and when the hour, on the dot, the TV would turn off. And doesn't matter what part of the game you were. If you wanted to play more, you had to recoup. You had to re-up. And if there were people waiting and you didn't have your time, already purchased, it was the other person's turn, and that sucked ass. Having to wait an hour or two to get back to playing your game because you didn't re-up on time. So I just don't want to see that shit in gaming. Like if I'm buying a game, if I bought a game, listen, I better have unlimited access to this shit. Otherwise, like what is the point? We got Pickles 2026 saying also the big Xbox Rogue Ally update drop. That's another thing. The Jason Ronald came out saying too, we're gonna continue to improve your experience in everything Xbox, whether it be on the PC, whether it be on the console, and even the handhelds. And that goes to show that they're working hard, listening to us. You know what I'm saying? So, kudos to them for bringing all these updates. I know everybody likes them, and we'll see what else they can do. Aboriginal X5P. I think Returnal Shadows are nothing but a copy of Recore from Xbox One. I don't know, but in my opinion, and I was just saying this online on Twitter, I feel like $70 for the roguelike third-person shooter is kind of, it's kind of hard. It's kind of like, a lot. Because, roguelike games, we got games like RoboQuest. RoboQuest is like $20. And he does probably things better than Shadows, better than Returnal, and nobody give a fuck about that game just because it's not a PlayStation game. So that's it. The bias, in the media shows, that when a game is made by PlayStation, even if it's something niche, they'll come out here and say that this is a critically acclaimed game, that this game is a most play, yada, yada. I don't see what the big deal about the game is. Yes, it's well done, but there's a lot of games that do the same shit, literally. And they roguelike third-person shooter. We got, plenty of games that do that shit, honestly. We got Pickles 2026 saying there's ads around the ring when it comes to WWE. WWE VPN is the way to go. Lycos 45 saying I hate ads when I'm watching WWE on Netflix. Yeah, don't nobody like ads. I never hear nobody, liking the ads. The Archangel Nexus developer, he said bring back Lucha on the Ground. Is that a show or a game?
It's an old show, and it was amazing. But it was, but I will state this: its contracts were terrible. Will it ever come back? No. But it was partnered with who were they partnered with? They were partnered with AAA, and I don't think they ever will again because they had exclusive contracts for 7 years, and it was atrocious for the talent. So it won't happen.
Oh. And I got shout out to Sanchez MTC Gaming for this one because I do have a bookmark of this shit that went down. I think yesterday or some shit. But Desire is gonna love this news because man, let me share my screen real quick here. Let me share my screen really quick. Man, oh man. So somebody installed Linux on the PlayStation 5 and he can run PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 2 games on Linux when the actual PlayStation 5 can't.
I'm going to say something real crazy and I want you to hear me out, everybody.
Before you do that, not to mention that the games that this thing can run it better than the PS5 do.
Yep.
Like GTA 4 or 5, I think it was.
Huh?
We'll see. The only thing I'll say about it is the fact that they're trying to say that this is to combat piracy. No, this is what hackers and piracy does. It gives you access to better things than the companies themselves are giving you. This is why mods are great. This is why modders exist. And this is why we get the advancements in technology that we do. Because people like this unlock the potential of the hardware that they are selling you.
And again, we've been tired of telling you here the consoles are PCs with limitations put in by these companies so you don't have access to all the good shit that PC has. And that is a motherfucking fact. You know, I'll die on that hill, straight up. So, yeah, there you have it. The PlayStation is a PC. Now, it's not a console. According to Pony's, right? You know what I'm saying? According to Pony Logic, the PlayStation now is a PC. So go ahead and run and tell that. Shout out to UNTC Gaming.
Go ahead, Desire. I want to hear what your take on this is.
Yeah, we want to hear.
Do you guys think, and this is gonna be a genuine question, do you guys think this is the reason DRM was pushed out so heavily by Sony as of late?
Oh, hell yeah. This is one of the many reasons. Listen, the PlayStation 5 is already being jailbroken a long time ago. I know people who got their PlayStation 5s hacked so they don't have to buy the games. I have homeboys that got the Nintendo Switch hacked. So they have the whole Nintendo Switch, the whole Nintendo library on the Nintendo Switch, and they know how to hack it. They know how to do that fucking shit. You know what I mean? And it's easy as fuck. And you know, a lot of these companies deserve this because of how expensive the games are become. Like Nintendo Switch games are $80, $70, depending on whatever they want to charge you. You know, PlayStation and Xbox games are $70 a pop. So they are pushing people into doing shit that they wouldn't do otherwise. Look at like how piracy on PC has gone down tremendously because of how good Steam and GOG and how good these deals are. That is like, okay, you give me a good deal in the game. Why am I going to have to go through the pain of pirate something, right? When I have a great deal, I don't really need to do that shit. But when you try to rip me off, then fuck you. I'm going to fucking pirate that shit. And that's, you know, that's just the reality. If you press us too hard, we're going to find a way to play the games without, you know, having to give you any money. That's
as
just
the
way it is.
Gaben said, piracy is not it's not a what is it? A price problem. It's a platform problem.
Yep. And emulation is not illegal. You can emulate fucking games.
Like
it's not illegal.
I can't
remember
remember
exactly what he said. It's something about the way you combat piracy is to offer a better service and product.
There we go. That sounds more
something like that.
It's been a minute, and I'm tired. All right. Don't judge me.
Okay, so we got Sanchez NTC Gaming saying PC Game Pass has been the best deal after Game Pass price increase. Now it's even cheaper for day one games. Do you know about that, Desire? It also went down on PC, so now it's $13, $13.99 instead of $16.99. I think.
Only took a few years.
Well, but we're getting a price decrease in a time when everything is going up in price. You got to give Xbox some kudos. And also, listen, their financials came out and they're not doing so good, or at least not as good as they were doing a couple of years before, right? Hardware still down 33%. So I think that's the level, right? Or the, the part of the corporation or company that they need to work more on, and I think they're doing a good job now. Adding features, fixing shit up for the Xbox player, and they decrease the price, and it's like, okay, you know what? Like maybe we fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And they are meeting in the sense that we were right and they were wrong by increasing the price. We called them out here. A lot of people say, you didn't call out Xbox. Yes, we fucking did. Nobody liked the price increase. I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? And
he didn't
now,
like it, everybody. He loved it. Don't let him lie.
No, fuck that shit. I don't want to pay more for gaming. That's freaking dumb, and I'm not with it.
We called it out that once they bought ABK and finally went through, that we were expecting a price increase for the additive ABK games getting put into Xbox ecosystem and potentially day one games and Game Pass moving forward. But we were all expecting between $1 and $5, not no 10. And the fact that they rolled it back, this is where we thought it was going to be. Now, on the caveat, taking out Call of Duty from Game Pass day one, it's a little bit of a controversy to say the least. But so far, they've only announced that Call of Duty is the only thing that they're doing it with. Yet everybody is now taking a run saying, oh, now this means that every day one Game Pass is on the table for being taken out of day one, which is not the case.
Right.
I would state that I would find it very hard to believe that they're going to remove Bethesda games. I don't believe they will.
Nah, I don't think they will remove Bethesda games. In fact, one of the I think one of the parts of the game or the starter tier now that is basically with ads or something, the Bethesda games are included in that tier. So Bethesda games is like basically they're gonna treat it like Xbox Studios games. Now they're not gonna be exclusive. Games like Fallout, I doubt that they're gonna be exclusive. Games like Elder Scrolls, I doubt it. Now, if they do it,
I would laugh if they do. I would say it's stupid, but I would laugh at the salt that I would get.
Oh yeah, if they do Elder Scrolls and Fallout exclusive, it's a wrap for Sony. I'm not gonna say it here.
Not a wrap for Sony, but I would
but a lot of people will. A lot of people will be like, you know what? Like we need an Xbox now. You know what I'm saying? They didn't do it with Starfield now, bro. And all these ponies are playing Starfield. You see him talking about Starfield all the time. This game is great and shit.
Only took him 3 years. That was.
Woo. Shout out to PS5 Blow. What's going on, Poppy? How you doing? We got Pico's 2026 here saying, by the way, those looking forward to the Helix reveal next start. Who is looking forward to the Helix reveal next Thursday? We all are, bro.
It's Friday, not Thursday.
Yeah, it is Friday. Yeah, we're gonna be here, bro. We're gonna be talking about it. We're gonna be covering this shit live on Friday. And yeah, definitely excited to see what the hell is going on with it, right? Yeah, definitely. I want to see what the fuck is going on.
Now, I do know that there was also a Jason Ronald tweet or an Asha tweet, something about the backwards compatibility coming to PC recently. I'm not sure. I'd have to double check on that. But also, let's also not forget that Asha's talking about exclusivity, whereas we know that Xbox games are day one PC. So I'm thinking that this is a twofold approach of the way to look at it. Either A, they're going to make games only on the Xbox platform and maybe timed exclusive to the PS5, or B, they're looking at saying, okay, you want our Xbox games moving forward 2026 and beyond, you're going to be giving us your PlayStation exclusives back. Those are the only two options that they can do at this point. Else, they're just losing money by putting it on PlayStation, assuming that we're going off of everything. The only successful port to PlayStation was Forza Horizon 5.
Yeah, Forza Horizon 5 and Sea of Thieves. Don't forget, Sea of Thieves
sold. Sea of Thieves only 2.2 million, I think.
I got it right here. I got it right here. Let's put it out. And I don't really believe this too much because this is what is Alinea Analytics or whatever. Don't really believe in them too much. They're not that reliable. But if you look at the numbers, the game that sold the most was undoubtedly Forza Horizon with almost 6 million copies, bro. They outsold every PlayStation game they released that year easily with a 5-year-old game. Now we got Sea of Thieves, another game that's almost 10 years old, selling 2.7 million. These ponies were hungry for multiplayer games. We got Oblivion, which is a remake, 1.2 million. It's kind of poor. Thinking about how Oblivion sold on Steam and Xbox and what they did, I feel like PlayStation fans didn't show up for this one too much. We got Grounded, that was a huge hit everywhere and considered by many one of the best survival games. 7 didn't even make it to the million copies, which is kind of poor. Then we got Gears of War Reloaded. That was legendary. It was really good. At least the story, the multiplayer part didn't play that too much, but the story was amazing. 684K, which is not that much. We got Doom: The Dark Ages that I really enjoy it. A little bit over 500,000. The same with Indiana Jones, similar numbers. We got Ninja Gaiden 4. That was legendary as well, with not even 300,000 thousand, and we got Flight Simulator, which is a huge hit everywhere, bro. Everybody loves that fucking game. Everybody's like, super hardcore with that game, and didn't do that well on the PlayStation. Starfield, that released recently, is already at 200K.
Oh,
That's
and let's
too
not forget
bad.
that they were trying to tout that the Flight Simulator for PlayStation had VR support, and that was what made it superior to the Xbox and the PC ecosystem as well.
But that doesn't mean they're playing, because you see the numbers over here. Now we got Age of Empires 2, amazing game, was dope as fuck when it came out. 173K, that's poor. We got Outer Worlds 2. Wow, Outer Worlds 2 really flopped on PlayStation with 163K. And I didn't think this game did too good, even though I loved it and I enjoyed the shit out of it. A lot of people got really turned off because of the price that they released. Xbox, I'm holding you accountable for killing Outer Worlds 2, in a way, by announcing that this game was going to be $80. That really make everybody dick soft when it came to this game, and a lot of people skipped it because of that reason. We got the Age of Mythology, which was amazing as well, and critically acclaimed at 123K. So they're going to look at these numbers and see, like, okay, maybe up to Indiana Jones, we are thinking about maybe porting to PlayStation, right? And of course, this game still got a long way to go. They could get more sales, and maybe can even make it to 1 million. Forza Horizon can even make it to 7 million. Who knows? But they're going to be looking at the rest of the other games, and they're going to be like, is it going to be worth it to really put these games on PlayStation and hurt the brand and make people complain about this shit? Does it really make sense? But when you look at the whole picture, they make $667 million on PlayStation. That is a respectable amount of money. Think about it, guys. Yeah, it's a respectable amount of money. So it's going to be hard for them to ignore PlayStation as a whole like that anyways.
Well, you have to think about it, Demo. Okay, they made $667 million according to this. It's probably more, but how much does it take to make a port? Anywhere between 5,000 to 10 million per game.
Yeah.
Okay. So
and
that means
console, not on PC.
that's 17 games that they ported. Because you also have to remember they did Hi-Fi Rush. Pentiment.
So let's say they because not all of them gonna take a lot of work, though. All of them are more simple than others. So let's say they spend 200 million just porting these games. They still earn 467 millions after. So that's still
at most it's only 170 million.
And not to mention that games like Grounded, Sea of Thieves, Forza,
have microtransactions.
Yeah, they have microtransactions. Starfield got microtransactions. Outer Worlds got micro. And if you think about it, they probably made a whole lot more money here. So
Indiana Jones had a DLC.
Yeah, stop downplaying this, because
I'm not downplaying. I'm just saying they didn't make totally that amount.
Yeah, but I'm not saying you were downplaying. I'm saying people were saying that they didn't make anything on PlayStation. Gotcha. If you look at this list, look at how many Xbox games here. And when you look at what the PlayStation output this generation, they don't even come close. You know what I'm saying? And these are games that they ported. This is not every game that Xbox released so far in the generation. There's still games missing here. So think about it, guys. They could do some Sony PlayStation ports. I would say do it like you did with Forza Horizon 5. Make the game be 3-4 years old and then drop it when the next one is about to come out. I think that's the best way that they can do it. If they want to still port and make some profits on PlayStation, that way Sony PlayStation guys can play it too. Because I keep saying it here that I don't want people to miss out on games, which is why that's one of the reasons why I don't really rock with exclusives like that. And I'm not willing to change my benefits and perks that I get from Xbox, like Game Pass and all that shit, over some Sony PlayStation fanboy tears. Because I'm going to be honest here, dude. These tears that we see them cry, they're not even worth it, bro. These Sony PlayStation fanboys, they're not worth our time and energy. Honestly. So the way that I see it, and as a grown, man, it's like I don't really care if those games are over there, but at the same time, I understand what the Xbox guy, what you guys want to have some sort of exclusivity. It will hurt.
Anyone else lose audio? I lost your audio. Demo.
Oh, my bad, my bad. My mic was out. Thank you. I don't know why. I'm sorry. My confusion comes because this is what I posted on Twitter. I see all of the Sony PlayStation guys asking Xbox to bring their exclusives back. What's in it for you? Do you really want to buy another console to play Xbox games? I get the Xbox guys wanting Xbox to return to exclusivity, but I'm so confused. This is my question. Sony PlayStation guys, is you watching? Why in the fuck do you want Xbox to go back to exclusivity? Xbox guys, I understand you, but Sony PlayStation guys, why are you pushing for this? What's in it for you? Do you like you were getting the Xbox games and now you want a PlayStation to be excluded, which is your preferred platform? Are you going to buy an Xbox? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, can anybody enlighten me? Like, chat and you guys, like Powerballs and Desire, like, what do you think about this? That's my question, because I've seen them pushing for this exclusivity, but like, it's not good for you if Xbox goes exclusive. Everybody knows this.
You know, like, I wondered why PlayStation fanboys were like, yeah, Xbox doing that smart for them. I go, okay, so now what games are you going to buy? There's only 120 pure PlayStation 5 games on that console. Why? Why would you ever want to gimp yourself? It just, you know what? I'm going to stop questioning. I'm going to stop questioning.
No, my question would be if Xbox goes back to exclusives where there's no PlayStation ports, then are they going to buy an Xbox for Xbox games such as Elder Scrolls 6 and Fallout 5 when it comes out? Any further games that Xbox is releasing? We got Clockwork Revolution. Xbox still has exclusives.
Xbox still has IPs. PlayStation refuses to use their IPs, which pisses me off.
It's insane, man. Like, I don't really get gamers, and especially the Sony PlayStation hardcore fan. They want PlayStation to charge them more. They're willing to pay $100 for games. Now they want the Xbox games that they were getting on their PlayStation to be exclusive to Xbox so that they can spend more money on another console that they don't even like to buy certain games.
Hey,
like,
these are the same people that
dumb,
pay
bro.
money to fucking Reforge Gaming. All right.
Yeah. No, yeah, exactly. It's fucking dumb, bro. The console wars was fucking stupid. Imagine the ideal world to me, it would be like games are playing everywhere and you can pick and choose the hardware that you like and stick to it because that's what your friends are. That's where you like the dashboard, you like the controller, whatever, bro.
Or
you know, this
concept.
Yeah,
How come all ecosystems aren't together and it's just literally choose what platform you like?
That's what I'm talking about, but these motherfuckers are so dumb that they can see the bigger picture. And I understand competition and all of that, but like, yeah, that's why these consoles need to come out with like features, like, you know, features. You buy a console because of the shit that it can do, whether it's running games good, whether it's giving you things like quick resume, whether it's giving you like all the shit that you need in your console, like faster loading times, better performance in your games. A better ecosystem to buy the games, like, you know, what is the store offers and all of that. And I feel like that's a better competition than having exclusivity. Be the one who dictates what consoles y'all, buy. And also, like, I honestly don't believe that some of these ponies and hardcore PlayStation fans are gonna buy an Xbox just to play the exclusives, bro. You know what I'm saying? They didn't buy an Xbox when Halo Infinite came out. They didn't buy an Xbox when Starfield came out. They didn't buy an Xbox when Outer Worlds came out or all this shit. They didn't give a fuck about Game Pass being an amazing feature and being able to be like, okay, shit, Xbox is the one with the Game Pass. Maybe I should go ahead and buy the Xbox because the console offers me a feature that is actually insane and gives me insane amount of value. They didn't give a fuck about none of that. What makes you think that they're going to buy games because of exclusivity? And this is where I stand. I believe that the thing is that these motherfuckers don't ever give a shit about Xbox, and they never will. That's just the way I see it. If you don't like Xbox, you're never going to like it, no matter what. You're so used to that vibrator controller that you have, you know what I'm saying, that you don't really want to let that go, and that's fine. That's your preferred platform. And we have a birthday to celebrate. Happy birthday, Jules. Just seeing that. Everybody congratulate Jules. Thank you for coming through. I hope you're having a great one. Enjoy your birthday and don't do anything crazy. All right. So, I don't know. Question. We got Mr. PlayStation is him here in the chat. Shout out to him. He say, I agree console wars are stupid. I could understand if you were a teenager. I'm a grown man. I don't care. I'm a gamer. I do like PlayStation and I think Xbox is great. There you go. It's a great comment, bro. That's a great way to see things. But how are we going to deal with this? Like, what Xbox can do to grab your attention? And I mean, I don't know. I feel like the image of Xbox is being so damaged, not only because of the fuck ups, because, they basically fuck up a lot of times, but also because of the media bias and also because of user bias and the PlayStation fans and everybody trying to, dunk on Xbox and calling it shit every chance they get. And I think it's going to take a while for that to heal. So maybe you guys got a different perspective, Powerballs. Do you think that Xbox is gonna sell a lot of consoles that bring back exclusives? That's the biggest question.
Not if they don't reduce the price of the current series consoles. I don't see that happening. However, if the Helix provides good enough performance, I think that might be it. I'm not sure. But again, we have to see what they show next week with the Helix to probably make that determination. The price is definitely going to be a huge factor, though. I don't see exclusives being the way, though.
Yeah. What about you, Desire?
See what?
do you think that Xbox is gonna sell a lot of consoles if they bring back exclusives?
No.
I think people still won't give a shit about Xbox. that's just the way I see it, man. Look, hey, if they want to go ahead and try to sell consoles and make everything exclusive, I already have an Xbox. I'm already in their ecosystem. I have a PC. I have a phone too because I know some of the games are accessible through the phone via cloud or whatever. But the PlayStation fan, bro, he's not going to let go of the PlayStation, bro. They're always going to go buy PlayStation. Look at this generation of PlayStation. So bad. It's literally a mirror of the PlayStation 4 generation, but without steroids, without a protein shake, without, actual food, like a starved version of the PlayStation 4 generation. And they still went ahead and bought it. And they still went ahead and capped. And they still went ahead and go ahead and told you PlayStation has the best games when we know them right there and got shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Stop the cap. I don't feel like this is going to fix Xbox. I feel like Xbox should focus on themselves and forget about the whole PlayStation shit. Let them sell the consoles. Focus about making good games. I feel like they could heal the brand, if they start making better games, if they continue to deliver a better experience on the consoles, and if they continue to be pro-consumer and giving us the best prices, I think that's the best way that they can compete. And also, the other thing that they're doing, and they're already doing it, is killing all the bad fucking reputation that you see online, all these fucking fake-ass rumors from these insiders that come over here and say something, and already Asha and Jason Ronald and people from their, Xbox team are coming out and saying, like, no, you're talking shit. Like they did with Neeb the other day, talking about, oh, Xbox is going to do this and that. Jason Ronald was like, the Xbox is working on making their own console, right? They came out and clarified. Asha was already cooking Sean Layden the other day because he was saying Game Pass wasn't profitable. She was like, let me have a word with you. What the fuck you talking bad? You're talking down on Xbox. It hurts the brand. You know what I'm saying? All these people, executive and everything, they need to stop doing all that shit. Let Xbox do their thing and try to restructure and see how they can bring the shit back. Like, you don't need to be talking shit about Xbox 24/7. The same goes with PlayStation. But they have their own problems. And look at how everybody covers up for them. DRM issue. Everybody was like, oh, let's not freak out. It's only 30 days. You have internet. Listen, your console can break. My Xbox been broken for like 2 months, bro. Like, imagine if I lose my games after a $30 30-day login and I'm not able to log in. Imagine if you lose your library over that shit or some other shit. That's fucking dumb. And I'm not saying that's the case with PlayStation, but you have to check in. Otherwise, you lose your license. That's the same shit everybody cook Xbox One for. You have it on the PlayStation. What is the outrage? Everybody's like, oh, it's nothing burger. Because y'all eat everything that PlayStation gives you, bro. But when it comes to Xbox, y'all the number ones to criticize. And I'm not saying don't criticize Xbox. Like, go ahead and give them all the smoke. But give it to PlayStation too. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not act like PlayStation is, they're saints and shit here. Let's not act like Nintendo didn't try to screw us over. They didn't start shit. Let's not act like PlayStation, is fucked up when it comes to, like, how you consume your games in their ecosystem, the shit that they make you do to play there, the shit that PS Plus is. PS Plus is terrible, bro. And they have the nerve to say, oh, PS Plus is better than Xbox Game Pass. Come on, bro. Stop the cap. PS Plus is shit. Y'all getting Wushang this month. That was a day one game on Game Pass. And they go over here and say, hey, I think Xbox, in order for them to do better, they need to get rid of the Xbox day one Game Pass. Shut the fuck up. Straight up. Shut the fuck up. And stop ruining shit for us. You know what I mean? Xbox too making bank with Game Pass. You pay $22 a month. You know how much money that is with 30 million subscribers? And I'm pretty sure they have more.
I just want to put this out there
Stop
for
that
somebody
shit.
in the chat, Mr. TJ Roberts. Okay? Saying that he's already, quote unquote, chosen his side.
God.
He chose PlayStation, right?
Yeah, he's not going to switch.
I want to put this out there. Okay? They don't have to outsell anything about consoles to outsell PlayStation. They don't. And you know why? Because look at the latest Marathon release. 1.1 million bought it on PC, 600,000 bought it on PlayStation, 500,000 bought it on Xbox. And guess what? There are 3-1, 4-1 PlayStations over Xbox out there?
Yep.
And what's your excuse again?
Man, PlayStation is a mainstream console. Let's keep it real. It's the console that people that don't know what to do when it comes to gaming.
It's becoming even less than a casual box at this point.
Yeah, it's just becoming okay, I want something to play here and there. Here you go. Go buy a PlayStation. That's it. And it goes to show because data came out, then fucking Xbox guys are playing more marathon than ponies and Sony PlayStation fans. How about that? With less copies sold, with less consoles active, and the game is being played more on the Xbox. You guys are not showing up for the game. It's not only buying the copy, it's actually spending time in the game. You know what I mean? It's actually playing that shit. Marathon is dying before your eyes. Everybody's fine with it. That's about 200, 300 million they lost in that shit. Look, I'm not the type of people who be checking on the Steam database. But that shit is going down tremendously. It's bleeding players. It's bleeding players. And the game is in a state that is good, but it's not attracting new players. And that's what matters when it comes to these games. You need to attract new players. And I feel like Marathon is in the same situation as Xbox. Hear me out. The game is so damaged, then nobody wants to go ahead and join the fun. The same thing goes with Xbox. Even though the game is good, they're good. You know, people don't want to fuck with them. And we got PlayStation fans saying, doesn't matter what Xbox do, I'm not going to go ahead and play on the Xbox. It doesn't matter if PlayStation has no games. I'm not going to buy an Xbox. I'm not going to play on the Xbox. And that's the main thing. People already got in their minds that they don't want an Xbox. And look, it's kind of painful to say it, but it's the truth. Some people don't really want to fuck with Xbox. You know, and they brought this to themselves in a way, you know, but now that they're trying to do things right, it's like, okay, why don't we give them the benefit of the doubt? Why don't we, like, you know what I mean? But it's already like, you can't change, you know? So we got here, Mr. PlayStation is him. A lot of these people talk crap about Xbox because they see their favorite YouTuber content creators talking crap about Xbox, which is silly. Xbox isn't going anywhere. Look, I think that Xbox still got a long way to go. Let's say the hardware, the consoles die for whatever reason. They don't make any more consoles, but they still got a bunch of fucking games. Look at Sega. Like, a lot of people say Sega died. No, probably Sega have more games, more active games coming out on PlayStation. Talk that shit. Tell the truth. PlayStation doesn't have more games than Sega right now. It's crazy. Without a console, Sega is being focused on making games, and the games are coming out better. They're good. Look at the Infinite Wealth. Look at like a dragon, like a pirate. Look at all these games that they're doing, and PlayStation has nowhere to be found.
So I want to propose another question to TJ Roberts, because he says he's only giving his opinion and it's different from mine. Can I respect that? Okay.
Yeah.
I will say this. Okay. You say that Xbox has nothing that can entice you. So I want to say, what does PlayStation have that Xbox doesn't? Because Xbox has the games. Xbox has the better service in Game Pass. They give you day one games for a cheaper price with the sub service that PlayStation doesn't give you. Their PlayStation Plus subscription is giving you years old games in their subscription that you still don't get to keep, because if your PS subscription lapses, then you lose access to those games as well. Okay. They're not putting out games hardly at all. You just got Soros, and you're expecting, what, 2 games later this year? Wolverine and
what?
Wolverine and GTA.
But GTA is not a PlayStation game.
And GTA not even theirs.
What the fuck are you talking about? That's crazy.
They're going to use that as some sort of a
gotcha. Nah, man, fuck out of here with that shit.
But on top of that, there's only 1 more or 2 more games in the works that we even know about from PlayStation.
Intergalactica was the other one. The God of War, whatever, that is going to be a female character. That is
4 games. Well, no, 3 games, because the God of War with the female lead for Kratos' wife isn't even confirmed yet.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. It's the bias. They not seeing things objectively. You know what I'm saying? They're seeing things from a passion point of view. Okay, I rock with PlayStation. But I always have PlayStation. That's not going to change.
But my point was, okay, you have Astrobot, a platformer. Okay, Xbox just got Super Meat Boy 3D. So there's your platform.
They want on Game Pass.
They got movie games. So we got Hellblade 2.
And Indiana Jones.
And Indiana Jones, and how many others? Okay, you want shooters like
Call of Duty.
Staros. You've got
Call of Duty,
which is there. You
got Gears,
Doom Eternal, or Doom.
Starfield is a shooter too. Starfield is a shooter too, in a way.
RPG. There's nothing that PlayStation has that is currently outdoing anything Xbox is doing.
Yep, that's a fact.
And if you're going to use Metacritic, that's people's opinions, and most of those opinions are wrong. And we know this for a fact.
Yeah, look at
and
Crimson
the
Desert.
game sales alone are speaking for themselves. So again, what is it that anything PlayStation is doing is outdoing Xbox? Because that is your preference and bias, and that has nothing to do with the conversation.
I think that, and then here, Sanchez, MTC Gaming say here perfectly. To be fair, when Xbox had Halo, Gears, Forza exclusive, people still weren't buying the Xbox console. That's it. And now they even have more games. They got day one on Game Pass, and you still buying it. I mean, that to me is enough reason. Like when Game Pass was $15, we're getting all these day one games on Game Pass, and you didn't buy an Xbox when that deal was so good you could even get it for $1. Like that right there told me like people didn't give a fuck about Xbox, no matter what, and they never will. At least not in this decade. Xbox has to clean their reputation for a long time in order for people to be okay. Let's take them into account. And that's the main problem, bro, that I think Xbox has. And I think Asha is attacking this in a good way. Well, Phil Spencer was too nice. It was too much of a gamer. He wanted to have this ideal world that was the same example that I gave before, right? He wanted to have that, but like, it's not realistic if you think about it, because PlayStation is not willing to put their games in Xbox. They're not. And they do, some of them will, like I think they did Marathon, they did Helldivers 2. They're probably going to do another live service game that, by the way, Fair Game's still struggling in the studio. That's another game that is coming from PlayStation that might not even come out. It might be another Concord or... and this is the situation that they're in. On the other hand, we got Gears, Forza, Clockwork Revolution. Still DK3 already has an alpha out, and people are trying it out.
And in 2 weeks, we got Subnautica 2.
Exactly. Day one on Game Pass. Not only that, we got Xbox Present with A Stranger Than Haven. We got plenty of third-party games coming day one on Game Pass. And we got the Xbox first-party studios coming down day one on Game Pass as well. Is that is not enticing to you? I don't know what the fuck is going to entice you to pick up on Xbox. And that's just the truth. So far, they're fucked up. Last year, they fucked up completely. But this year, they're doing things right. They started strong. People still don't give a fuck about them. They never will. This is my argument. They never will. It is what it is. At the end of the day, you just got to be smart with your money. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not here to tell you how you should spend your money, but I'm here to tell you how I spend mine so that you can save some of your money. If you don't take my advice, I don't give a fuck. It's on you. It's your money, not mine. I'm not going to go ahead and throw money to PlayStation like that. They need to go ahead and meet me halfway. Like, I already got my mind made up too, if you think about it. I'm not getting a PlayStation. Basically, no matter what, they have to come out with like the best game ever for me to go ahead and pick one up. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same shit from both sides. When you have your mind made up, that's it. Nobody can change you, dog. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So that's why I say like console wars are pointless. I believe more in like give me great value, give me great games, give me a good service, allow me to play my games wherever the fuck I go, which is something that Xbox is doing and nobody else is doing. But if I buy a game, I own the right to that fucking media wherever I go. If I buy a game PlayStation, I should be able to play that game if the version of that game exists in the Nintendo, in the fucking Steam box, in the fucking PC, in the fucking everywhere, because I already bought that shit. What are we even doing as gamers? Condoning double dipping in the same media. Last time I heard you didn't buy fucking, your Apple Music or whatever, or your music that you consume, and then when you take it to another phone, it doesn't work. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Gaming is so behind when it comes to this shit. It's not even funny, and it's because of greed. These companies are greedy. These developers are greedy. All that shit. That is the reality, man. You need to stop. You need to stop. If I bought Call of Duty and Call of Duty is coming on Nintendo, I need to be able to fucking play Call of Duty on Nintendo as well. I need to be able to play Call of Duty on my PC. I need to be able to play Call of Duty on PlayStation too, because it's one fucking game. Why are we not here yet? You know? Why? Like, I'm supposed to own it. Like, when I bought it, whether it be a CD, whether it be digital. You know what I'm saying? So that's the shit that we got to worry about that they doing. As gamers, we're getting screwed up. Straight up. Screwed up. All this DRM bullshit, we're getting screwed up. Then they're going to start asking for your ID. You know, that's going to open the doors to your shit to get hacked, to your shit getting doxxed, for them to go ahead and access your account, bank account, social security, all that shit. And that's what we need to stop as gamers. We don't need to be going ahead and clapping our fucking hands like seals every time these companies make a move. You know what I mean? Our motto should be, I'm a consumer, I'm a customer. You need to earn my money. I don't need to be earning your favor. It's the other way around, because you live your life because of me. You ain't shit without me. The same way this channel and this show ain't shit without you guys that come over here and hang out with us. You know what I mean? It's the same way. It works that way. They need to start listening to us. What do we want as gamers? Fuck this console war shit. I would definitely throw away all this console war shit for my benefits as a gamer. Can I buy one copy and play it everywhere that I fucking go? Xbox are the only ones that are doing that. And we're not even giving them the flowers. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying go ahead and kiss Xbox feet. All I'm saying is, like, look at the other places, how they treat you. Not only that, something's happening rapidly. Jason, Asha, come out and said something. DRM shit happened. Nobody said shit from PlayStation. Nobody gives a fuck, because they know that people like TJ Roberts got their mind made up. It doesn't matter how big of a dildo they show about their butt, they're gonna still take it with a big ass smile as they were playing Astro Butt. You feel me? And that's just a reality of the fucking game.
And that's my point, because the only person that can say, okay, whatever Xbox is doing is appealing to me. Okay, is it the power of the console? Is it the games that they're releasing? Is it the tech and the dashboard and the ability for cross save, cross play, cross progression? I'm genuinely asking, what is it that entices you to PlayStation? Is it that you've already invested in the box and you don't want to spend the investment to another box or PC? Or are you just saying you hate Xbox and that's the end of it, and you'll stick with PlayStation and whatever PlayStation does, and you're not going to call out PlayStation for the wrong that they're doing?
That's it. And listen, I bro, you know what? This is even funnier. Hold on, because I do have this. What the fuck is? It's on my bookmarks. Hold on.
And while you're pulling that up, Demo, you say it would be interesting watching Xbox try to course correct. What do they need to course correct? Okay, if they lost you as a customer, if you've never had an Xbox because Xbox has never appealed to you, those games don't appeal to you. Okay, what is it that made PlayStation appeal to you?
But look, bro, perfect example, bro. Perfect example. And this is a Sony PlayStation user mentality, Sony PlayStation fanboy mentality that I don't condone, because I know some Xbox guys feel this way on this side too. And this shit is fucked. If you feel this way, like, there's really something wrong with you, dog, as a human being. I'm not even playing. Look at this shit. This is the official contract of the Royal Order of Pegasus Nation. That's right. This shit exists and people sign on it. Look, I hereby state that I, do solemnly swear to uphold the integrity of Pegasus Nation. And by signing below, I agree to never complain about paying for games. No matter the cause of publisher therein. I must also engage with my fellow Pegasus brothers and sisters and defend them against all, but not limited to bots, bot ultras, Nintendo and PC Master Race, and all of the other streamers fan babies. I also understand that I'm expecting not that it's hard to enjoy all AAA bangers bestowed upon us by PlayStation and its partners therein. I may also enjoy AAA titles from other publisher consoles just so long as they are at or above the same quality as mentioned above. I will never blindly defend PlayStation if they do wrong, but will voice my displeasure toward the appropriate persons responsible and will request the problem to be fixed promptly and efficiently. If approached by anyone with undue foolishness, especially on them Twitter streets, they should be met with swift fury and immediately blocked into oblivion. To this, I swear. What the fuck is even this, man? You see, I will not complain about paying for games. No, bro. You don't have to complain about paying for games because obviously they're trying to sell the games, but you can complain about a game being too expensive for what it is. You know, and this is the type of mentality. Yeah, shout out to Chris. This is a sickness. This is mental sickness. Check in with your psychologists and psychiatrists, bro. Guys, this is not right. This is the mentality that we have to stop. And I know this is older, and I know Pegasus Nation doesn't even exist anymore, but this is the mentality. These motherfuckers will take anything that Sony PlayStation does with a smile in their face and tell you they still love PlayStation. On the other hand, when Xbox do something we don't like, we call it out. Xbox fans call it out. They usually reverse their decisions. And historically, they're the only ones who do that because PlayStation, they don't ever go back on their word. When have PlayStation fixed something that was wrong with them? Or try to come out and say we'll do better. Never. They don't give a fuck. And I'm not saying the Xbox or the Xbox team give a fuck, but at least they show up and they, give their face and they the person who's speaking so you can hold them accountable. And that's the one thing that is missing on PlayStation. Somebody who goes out here, with big balls and stands in front of you and tells you exactly what's going on and what they're doing so that you can hold them accountable and say this person is a piece of shit and a liar, like they say with Xbox, But y'all are fucking crazy, man. There's no other word that I can describe. There's no other word. This is madness. You guys are tripping. And, it's crazy. The game adaptation newscast said Devil says the exact thing right all the time. Yeah, I have to say it, bro, because it's true. It's true. And I have to remind you guys that this is not right. You know what I'm saying? This mentality is crazy. It's crazy. I am not going to rock with this shit, bro. If Xbox do something that I don't like, I'm going to call them out.
We did it with Outer Worlds 2 when they were trying to say $80 games.
Yeah.
Hell no.
I call out Steam, call out every fucking buddy. If I'm a customer, you best believe that I'm going to be demanding better for my money. That's the reality. You have to think about it like this. Everything that a consumer will buy, whether it's a razor to shave your face, a food that you want to eat, or a game that you want to play. In any instance, it is your personal preference. Okay? That's why I was asking him. Okay? Do you want to play which genre? Okay? Are you invested because that's what you already chose and that's it? Okay? So I kicked him out. Because he already said that he's saying when the Helix drops, he's not going to even try to bother buying the Helix. And that's fine. He's welcome to that opinion. But if he's going to try and sit here and say that he's already, quote unquote, chosen his side, and that's because he just chooses PlayStation, okay, so what made you choose PlayStation? What can Xbox market
that'll make you make your choice to decide different. That is what I was getting at. Okay. When you look at a razor, okay, does it have 3 blades, 4 blades, 5 blades? Does it give you a smoother shave? If you go for an electric
Does
razor,
it shave your
the
balls?
circular?
Oh, I'm
Is it circular? Is it straight razor? There's different things. Does the battery last longer when you can take it on the go with you? Do you prefer singular blade straight razors? There's options. And that's what PlayStation right now is not giving you. And that's what I was getting at. PlayStation has the least amount of options. Even Nintendo is giving more options. And Nintendo right now is in the dumpster.
Sad to say.
But even they have almost more games put out with the Switch 2 launch than PlayStation 5 has this whole generation for PlayStation 5 exclusives that PlayStation themselves have produced. Not third-party games, not games that are still yet to come that are not from them. I'm talking about games that they've produced. They've got Astrobot, Wolverine, Intergalactic, Fair Games, Marathon.
Even with third-party games, they only have 100 fucking, like it's
Exactly.
150 or some shit. It's nothing compared to all the others.
And they're not fully backwards compatible. And they're saying that, the PS6 will be. No, because they still don't have it working for the PS3. Yeah, and I would hope that the PS4 and PS5 would be compatible.
For someone that knows this, didn't they market the PS5 to be backwards compatible with the PS3?
No.
I thought they did.
Because PS3 is a cell processor, and they didn't want to take the effort to put into the hardware to try to get a cheaper price out of the console, which then they didn't care because they raised the price of the console anyway.
Are you guys ready for $1,000 consoles? I know I am.
Fuck that, bro. I don't know, but it looks like the $1,000 console is not so much of, about nothing. It's just like the way that the economy is working right now. The prices of the RAM and everything. I think that's what the price is coming.
Going down in price.
Yeah, it's actually going down, but I don't know if, I don't know what's going to happen. We don't know about the price yet. I don't really want to speculate on it, but I don't want expensive consoles because that's not the point of the console. The console is supposed to be about $500, $600. Like something that you pick up quickly for a holiday for your kids or for family or something, and that's it. Family gaming console, that's what it's called. And
don't let it's not that. He wants it to be a luxury.
No, gaming shouldn't be a luxury like that, man. Like I get it.
It has never been a luxury. It should never be a luxury now or moving forward. The whole thing about gaming is it's to escape reality from your day-to-day life. It's the same reason that people say, they would rather play on a console because their job is on a computer 24/7 when they're at work. So they don't want to sit on a computer when they get home. And that's perfectly fine. That's an example.
Yep.
Not everybody has that way.
Valid example.
Me, if I were to sit here and do YouTube 24/7, okay, I have no problem playing my games, doing my work, chatting with people, and doing everything right from my computer. And I have all the consoles. I have a Switch 1, I have a base PS5, and I have a Series X.
Everyone call him a liar.
I can show it to you. You know I have it. I won't get a PS5 Pro because it's a scam. I won't get a Switch 2 because that's a bigger scam.
It's so sad that the PS5...
The PS5 Pro for a mid-gen refresh should have been much more than what it was. It is barely above, on paper, the specs of a Series X. And that is sad considering how much they raised the price of that both at launch and now. It is almost, $200 more than an Xbox Series X, and you get way less for it because you still have to pay for the disk drive, you have to pay for the online, and the subscription is just as bad.
Yeah. And the subscription, they charge you a whole year. So they charge you $200 or something for the subscription. You have to add that to the console purchase if you don't already have an account. So in my opinion, I feel like consoles should be cheap. Should be no more than $600 for people to pick it up really quick. Quick gift for your kid, quick gift for your nephew type shit. That's it. Otherwise, he is already getting too expensive to the point that it's like, why am I going to get a console when I can already get a PC that's going to run my games better? And it also has more utility and features. So they need to tread carefully with this. Bring the price of the consoles down back to $500 top. And people be enticed to go ahead and buy them, bro. It's as simple as that. Consoles is supposed to be like the entry level gaming experience. So stop focusing so much on fucking graphics and shit and make the shit playable, and that's it. That's all the console is. Like, if you want more bells and whistles, you want more shit, like, yeah, that's exactly what you go to PC. But if you want a basic gaming experience without the hustle or having to, like, update your drivers and mess around with, like, your computer or whatever, console is exactly what it is for. An easier way to play, man. And why they're making it so complicated? Now they even have easier ways to optimize these games with AI, which they using. Xbox now have a new update with super resolution. PlayStation had the PISR. Now we got NVIDIA with the DLSS shit and FSR with AMD and all that. And all of these developers are leaning heavily in these things to optimize their games. Why are they making the hardware more expensive when they're leaning so hard on software? That is my question. And the only answer that I can find in my mind is just greed. You know what I'm saying? They want to charge you more because they want to make this shit more expensive so that you spend more money on it. It's as simple as 1, 2, 3. That's it. There is no crazy conspiracy theory or nothing. That's just what it is.
Now, I will say, given everything that's happened this generation so far from both Xbox and PlayStation and PC, the one thing that everybody can agree on is this has all been a scam this entire generation, because in no technological generation ever has prices gone up, especially so late into the generation. And that is the probably biggest scam on all three sides, and including the Nintendo Switch 1. Everybody raised the price. Now, I can understand some of it was because of the RAM crisis. I can understand, corporations always want the red line to go up, and that's fine, but not with hardware and technology that is already old tech. That's where the scam on all sides lies.
It wasn't just old; it was ancient tech.
Which one is 2017? Yeah.
The fact that the Switch is as fucking that they raised the original, not the second one, which is also not that great, but the fact that the original one went up in price is honestly mind-numbing to those that understand the tech that is in the device.
Tegan is right. Not only did they do it once, they've done it multiple times this generation on all sides. And that's another big red flag. Like I said, one of them was probably because of the RAM crisis, and that's fine. That's world economics. That's to be expected. We all understood, that was probably going to happen. But PlayStation fanboys out here trying to say that, oh, PlayStation has RAM stocked up, they're not going to be affected by the price increase. No. Everybody's affected. Sure, they waited because maybe they did have some sort of RAM stock warehouses everywhere, but it wasn't going to last, and it was nowhere near, because they announced that they had it through the summer of 2026, and they ran out in 3 months?
Yep.
And what are they going to do now?
Yep.
Now you're paying $1,000 for the console base, sometimes $1,100 in some places, and that's before the disk drive, before the stand, before the online, before an extra controller, and before any games.
And then $70 a game, which is like, if you buy 2-3 games, you're already like, spending a respectable amount of money.
I'm not going to put a price on the game, because there are some good games like Silk Song that are really cheap out there that are really great games to play. So you can get a cheap game, even Power World is $40.
Yeah.
And you can get
cheaper too sometimes.
You can get an infinite replayability out of a game like that, and they're getting free updates all the time. They're doing collabs all the time. That it's honestly a great game. Yeah. And if you're on Nintendo, then you've got at least replayability in Mario Kart World. Yeah. And roguelikes in the DK Bonanza DLC, but those games aren't hitting as much as people would like. Because, sure, so many copies sold, but how many people are still playing? The retention on that game is crap.
Yeah. But I would say, man, to wrap it up, when it comes to the Xbox, going back to exclusivity, this is what we believe. We believe that they will start some sort of exclusivity later on. maybe after the June showcase. But whatever is announced for PlayStation is still going to PlayStation. Now we will see the next batch of games, what they're trying to do. But that's basically what I believe they're going to do now. Asha said that the plan is the plan until it's not. So we have to wait and see what is the next move and how they're going to treat Xbox going forward, because the leadership change. So the dynamic with Xbox has to change, right? That's where we are right now. That's what we believe on. If you have any other idea on how they're going to approach exclusivity moving forward, let us know down there in the comments, man. I'll be happy to read you. But on to better things, man, because these are all the games. Shout out to German Strands. He posted all the most relevant games coming out this month. And we got 07 First Light. Who's excited to play that?
Who else is fucking beyond excited for that? I know Joe from Seattle's not. Don't care. Fucking.
I'm sorry, but the more I see of it, the more I'm disappointed in the game and everything. It's just
I'm not
more of a Hitman clone.
That's what I fucking wanted.
Well,
they're taking the worst parts about Hitman, though.
The one thing that is selling me this game is that you don't really have to play it with stealth. You can go ahead and fuck shit up, and that's what I want to do. So I'm interested to pick it up maybe in a sale later on. Not as a day one game because I'm super busy with other shit. But I'm definitely going to add it to my wish list. And when it goes in a discount, I'm going to pick it up because, that's what I do. We got Forza Horizon 6. We playing that no matter what. We got Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. This is a good one. I'm super interested in that one. That looks super cool. And it looks like they're doing a great job doing a lot of fan service for this game.
That's another weird one with PC specs. I'm wondering why.
Its specs are atrocious.
Yeah,
but I don't think it's going to be that demanding, though. This is just a Lego game.
I don't know, man.
But Forza Horizon 6, I've already got downloaded on my Xbox waiting for the release day.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to that. Play that. We got Honed Down Overtime. Don't know too much about this game. We got Mixtape. A lot of people are excited about this one, surprisingly. I didn't give a fuck about it. They showed it in the Xbox show. How do you feel about Mixtape? It's a music game type shit?
It's a music journey game. I'm good.
I'm good in that. Yeah, I'm good.
No, thank you.
I don't.
I heard some people saying that they like it. So, I mean, to each their own. We got Constant. I don't know, Constance console release. Some people like music and heavy stories like what is this the game from Just Nud? What is it? Nud? Whatever. What are the games that are super heavy in the story? Life is Strange. There you go. Some people like the type games like that. So I mean, visual novels. We got Outbound as well. We got Bubsy 4D. Bubsy. What the fuck?
Oh, crap. Oh,
Bubsy
hasn't been a game that's been around for quite some time.
Bro, that shit is back from Super Nintendo. My homeboy loved this shit. Wait till I tell him.
That's arcade.
Let me see if I
Bubsy 3D.
Yeah. Let me tell my homeboy about this one. He might be into it.
4D, sir, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got Alabaster Dawn. Don't know too much about this, but Dark Side War Master Edition.
That one actually looks pretty good.
Alabaster Dawn?
Yeah.
Okay, gonna check it out. We got Dark Side War Master.
We saw something of that recently.
Detective
shit.
really good.
This one is already on PC though. The War Master Edition. Picked it up for $5 not too long
on
ago.
Xbox too.
Yeah.
With Game Pass.
We got Soul Quest. Don't know about that one. Coffee Talk Tokyo. That Coffee Talk shit I already know is a Karen type game. Will Follow the Light. I don't know about this one. Dark Light Survivor. Star Miner. Luna Abyss. Gambonanza. What the fuck? Gambonanza. Lumentel. Forever. Don't even know how to fucking say that word. Forever. How do you say that, Paul Boss? This one?
It looks like forever.
Forever, right? Something like that. Farm to Table, Call Elder Gods and Vultures. Okay, some good ones, some other ones that I don't know what the fuck they are. I'll definitely be checking it out and see what I like, add it to my wish list, and pick them up accordingly based on my needs. Are you excited for any of this, Desire? Except, First Light, Horizon, and Batman, right?
Directive looks really good. Outbound is going to be a decent chill game. That's about it. Oh, actually, my bad. I forgot about Darksiders. I love Darksiders. Everything about Darksiders, yes.
But that one is already on Steam, dude. You can already pick it up. This is just a console version. Yeah.
I know. Okay. Jeez, Mom. God.
I would have to say, for me, it's Forza, maybe the Lego Batman, Directive 8020, Alabaster Dawn, and Star Miner.
Nice. Also,
I don't know about some of the other ones. I might give some of them a try, though.
Hey, May,
I already purchased. So.
May is already got some crazy bangers. I mean, I'm not going to lie. First Light for Forza.
That's
Batman.
right. That's right. People want to play First Light Power Boss. Yeah.
Fire. Okay, so we also have the games that are coming on Game Pass, dude. They had quite a few. I don't have Xbox Game Pass. I have the PC Game Pass for now because I'm fixing my Xbox. But they added this. Let me go ahead and share my screen real quick. So you guys go ahead and check it out, man. They added the sledding game. They got a TerraTech Legion, Heroes of the Golden Era. Incombini, I have no idea. They added Trepank 2, bro. Go ahead and check that one out. That one is a banger. Straight up. Trepank 2, amazing fucking game. Go ahead and check it out. We got Aphelion as well. This is a day one release as well from Don't Not. This is the same people who make Life is Strange. And it's another story type shit. So I heard people who like it. And we also got Killing. I had one of my nephews try it, and he fucking loves Killing, bro. So I don't know. I'm not gonna be playing it, but my cousin has been playing in my account.
A game a lot of people will like is Kiln. It's actually
I watched
hilarious.
C-Money play it last night. It's actually pretty funny.
Yeah, bro, and I like
Delion. I'm gonna give it a try. I'm a little decisive on probably the player split of people who like it, hate it. A lot of people say it's too slow. A lot of people say, it's too methodical. But it looks like a pretty good game. My favorite though is
a poopy head, so you don't
Vampire
have
Crawlers though.
What is this one? The TerraTech.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, it's like a StarCraft type shit. I don't know, like a Vampire Survival, but with a car type shit. Yeah,
that's what I was thinking. Vampire Survivors with the
this
car.
might be fun. Shit, I'm gonna download it.
Gentlemen, just remember that Power Boss is a poopy head. All right,
poopy.
He hates everything good.
I hate you, Desire. So
this one tracks. I don't know.
See, he hates everything good. Okay. I hate you. Aha.
Yeah, so that's right. That's everything we got. We got some free to play days with Xbox. Dragon Ball Fighter C is free for everybody this weekend, even without the Game Pass or Xbox Live or whatever. You can go ahead and try it out.
That game is not good.
You don't like Dragon Ball Fighter C, bro? I love that fucking game. Holy shit, I love it. Yeah. I mean, my opinion is really good, and it's been alive forever.
Big arena fighter guy.
Yeah. You don't like the 2Ds, but I'm the opposite with this one. You feel me? So you probably like the other one. What is it, like a spark plug? A sparking fire or something, right?
Sparking Zero.
Oh, Sparking Zero.
It's Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi. Budokai Tenkaichi means sparking. That's all it means.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, dude, like it looks like we're having a good week here at Xbox. I'm pretty sure the next week is gonna be even better with the Stranger Than Haven and the Xbox Helix talk with Jason Ronald. That should be interesting. And
I want to know if Stranger Than Heaven's gonna be on Steam.
Yeah, of course it's gonna be on Steam, dude.
It's not on Steam currently.
No, let me check.
You can't even wishlist it on Steam.
Well, because
Stranger Than Heaven? Yeah, it'll be coming to Steam.
That'll be coming to Steam, but the thing is, like, the game is not even, announced officially like that. Yeah,
to be excited about.
They don't have a date for
Neverness to Everness is out.
Which one is that?
Free.
What is it called?
Anime RPG. Neverness to Everness.
Steam? It's on Steam?
No, it's on its own thing. It's Neverness to Everness.
Is what on a website?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not downloading shit from that is not from Steam or whatever. I'm super skeptical about that shit, bro. I'm scared to catch any virus, man.
Boo. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. No, I'm sorry.
Everyone boo him. Do it now. Show him that he is a poopy head. Do it.
I'll be checking it out and see, but man, like gaming is lit. Gaming is lit. I can't wait to see what the fuck is up with the new games, man. I'm looking forward to Forza Horizon. Playing the Metro game this weekend. Metro Last Light. Redux.
Speaking of more gaming news, did you know that Gamescom is doing Latin America showcase right now
Right now it's going
on Twitch?
Oh shit. Okay.
If only it was all lucha games. That's all I give a shit about.
We'll check it out. I'll check it out. GameStop.
Love my lucha libre.
Gamescom.
Oh, Gamescom. Oh shit, I didn't know they had a showing like that. Let me check it out. Gamescom.
I forgot all about it. I did see the notification about it yesterday that they were doing the show today, but I just got the notification on my phone.
P-head.
Oh shit,
Okay.
it's actually going on right now. Let me
Ladies and
share my
gentlemen,
screen real
As
quick.
I said, he is say poopy head.
Okay, so I mean, shout out to my Latinos and all that shit, but they're not that good making games, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Whoa!
I'm just saying, bro. They need to step it up. I don't know about this game. Looks like an indie title, and bro, like I don't think their budgets are too big, and that's why some of these games they don't look that great. But definitely check it out, bro, guys. It's happening.
This just in.
Yeah, we are about to get the fuck out of here because I need to go ahead and pick up my kid. It's my turn to pick him up today. His mom is at work. And then after that, I'm gonna pick her up and we're gonna go have dinner, stuff like that. And we're gonna have a good time because that's what I try to do with the family anyways. And then after that, I'm gonna take my Xbox to be fixed and hopefully I get it ready by tonight or tomorrow. And yeah, tomorrow I got work. I got a long day tomorrow. So I probably gonna be gaming tonight, tomorrow night, and Sunday, hopefully
Or you
all
could be
day.
like the cool kids and play on the better device. I'm just
I'm gonna be playing everywhere. I actually have my headset, my VR headset, all charged up because I have a couple of games now that I wanted to play because I'm into trying to get fit and stuff. So I think adding that to my gaming routine will be beneficial to my health and my
I
fitness
get
journey.
motion sickness every time I play those.
Bro, you know what? I never have motion sickness on the VR. That might be maybe because I don't know. Everybody's vestibular system is different, So
It fucks with my eyes and shit. I can't do it.
yeah. But look, I have mine here, and this thing. Look, let me show it. I got this part. Let me see. You see the part in the back? This part right here really helps with so that it's not waggling around in your head. So it's more adjusted. And that's been since I got that, I've been enjoying it more because I'm able to move around better and stuff. I've also wanted to pick up a Half-Life Helix in there, and I still yet to play the Deadpool game. I've been dying to play that one. And I also want to play the Ninja Turtle game that came out on the VR. So I've been trying to diversify my gaming a little bit more from the computer to the VR to the Xbox when I get it fixed. And, I just feel great. I feel like I'm going to have a great weekend gaming, man. And I hope you guys do the same. I hope you guys enjoy it and have a blast. Whatever it is that you're playing, let me know under in the comments. But yeah, man, I think that we're going to call it a day here. Power buzz and decide what the fuck is going on with y'all. What y'all been up to?
Playing games, having fun, and just kicking back, relaxing, being everywhere I can be, and trying to make sure that I still get my gaming in.
Facts, Power Buzz. What about you, Desire? What's good with you?
Making salt content, making fun of all the fanboys.
Damn.
and just playing games. Mostly Crimson Desert. I can't stop playing it. I'm addicted.
Yeah, I'm addicted to Crimson Desert. I've been playing, bro. Like, you see here in the channel, I'm sorry, guys, for a while, it's going to be Crimson Desert. And the more you play Desire, the better it becomes. The more abilities you unlock.
Story is terrible. Don't get it twisted. Its story is awful.
What chapter are you on?
God.
What chapter are you on? 9? And you feel like the story is terrible?
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like the story is good. It's not.
I am rushing it
best.
to get a dragon.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't rush.
I am rushing the story to get a dragon. I don't care about the game at all outside of getting a dragon.
Nah, listen. Like,
I like
this
its
type of
gameplay,
game.
but I want the dragon.
I like this type of game that they're showing. I'm gonna say this, man. Crimson Desert is one of those games that is super rewarding with exploration. So if you take your time, you really discover a bunch of cool shit. Now I have a sword that I can take away, of course, this ability and install it in my other swords and weapons or whatever. That has do you know JoJo Bizarre Adventures?
Mm-hmm.
You know the stands? So it gives you a stand that matches your opponent, like when you use the sword, a certain move. So now I have this shit in my whatchamacallit, in my gauntlets, that when you dash, a water thing comes out like a turn, and it fucking propels the enemies up in the sky. You can slow down time, pull out your bow, and fuck them up while they're up in the air. I have ice now. I have fire. I can imbue all the elements into my weapons and moves.
I got 2 of the swords you're talking about.
Yeah, it goes hard. This game goes hard. It's just the progress. It just so fucking reward. I can stop playing it though. I'm in chapter 9 myself.
It's addicting. We
Yeah. But I'm taking my time. I'm exploring. I'm doing all the quests. I'm improving my camp. All those things. So, man, shout out to chat, man. I see you guys. Shout out to all of you, man. You guys went crazy today. Really appreciate the love. We got Nonja in the house saying, good stream, bro. Come get into Fight Night Friday with the boys. Oh, you guys play UFC? Is that UFC or boxing? I'm not sure. Fight Night is boxing. Yeah, boxing. Bro, I haven't played boxing game in a while, dude.
That's because they don't make them anymore.
Baby.
The last one I played, I'm not going to lie, was Real Steel.
Did you guys, hold on before we go, did you guys see the new NBA game?
No, not yet.
The NBA, the indie one? Yeah, that's really good. That's NBA the Street. That's all it is. It's going to be great.
It's like NBA Street. Do you guys see? Like, you remember NBA Jam?
It's NBA Street
game.
It's not what it's called, but that's the gist.
Man, what the fuck is NBA? What NBA game? Hold on.
It's like no, it's not the Run. My dumbass.
The Run. It is the Run.
Is it the Run? No, that's Need for Speed. There's no way it's the Run,
bro. Check it out. It's the Run. And it looks crazy. You got all the fucking NBA players and they do crazy shit like an NBA Jam. And poof, I'm excited about this one. I haven't played a basketball game in a while. And by the way, 2K26 is on Game Pass too. If you want to check it out, boy, god damn it, this shit look cool. I like arcade games. Bring back this shit. FIFA Streets, all of that. Like, this shit rocks, bro. This is like one of the best games that you can play with your homies, right? And do a 2v2 type shit. It's fun. Let's get it. That one was just recently announced. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see more of this game. It looks flashy. It looks cool. It has all the NBA players as well.
I haven't played NBA Jam for Sega Genesis in
it's
years.
NBA Street. It's not Jam, it's Street.
I know that.
But Jam was amazing, yeah. I used to rock Scottie Pippen with Horace Grant back in the day. Ooh, that was fire. Man,
they originally were going to do it without an NBA license, but NBA reached out to them. I think it's because they also don't like how 2K is just microtransactioning the holy fuck out of people.
Yeah, and talking about sports games, because I do want to cover it every genre. They have 2K working on a soccer game as well. So let's see how that one turns out. A new soccer game by 2K.
College fucking football. I'm tired of you, EA. God damn it.
But yeah, that's the show, guys. I hope that you enjoy. Like I said, hit the like button. That help us tremendously. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, goddammit. And, just come hang out with us every Friday. Don't forget that next Friday, we got a huge show because there's going to be new information about the Xbox Project Helix, and Jason Ronald is going to speak about it. So that's I would say this is one of the most important shows this year, right?
It's also the Friday before my birthday.
Woo! Happy birthday, Desire. Let's go. How old are you turning? 65? Are you ready to retire?
I'm not as old as your bitch ass.
Ooh, Power Boss is not
28.
old.
Yes, he is.
You turning 28?
Power Boss is old enough to be my dad.
You turning 28 or 38?
28.
28? Are you for real?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Why do you sound like an old head? Anyways, thank you, guys.
What do you mean?
I'm fucking with you.
Damn it with the shade.
Hey. Yeah, you're a baby, bro. You're a baby.
I'm almost double your age, Desire.
That's why I said you're old enough to be my dad.
Yeah, basically, yep. I could be your dad too.
No, you couldn't.
Because
Yes, I could.
am double your age. I turned 44 this year.
Oh,
I know
44.
you're an old man.
Yes, I am.
You guys are too funny. Anyways, chat. I'll
good
see
one,
you,
y'all.
man.
See you,
You
Lucky
guys have a
Gaming.
great fucking weekend, dude. Enjoy your gaming. Let's get it. I'll see you on the next one. It's your boy, Demo Flow. Check it out. Boom.
Yeah,
Ra. Yo, Chico, boy. Ra. Hey. Demo Flow Gaming.
boom, boom. I'm back.
Ra. Ra.
Ra. Boom, boom, boom.
Listen, yo, Chico in the house, papi. Dale. Yeah. Ponies over here, ponies over there.
Yeah.
Ponies over here, ponies over there.
Yeah.
Ponies over here, ponies over there.
Yeah.
Ponies over there,
Yeah.
ponies over there. Yeah. Ponies over here, ponies over there.
Yeah.
Ponies over here, ponies over there. Ponies over here, ponies over there. Ponies over there, ponies over there. Ponies over here, ponies over there. I smell caca, ponies everywhere. They don't play no games, only do their console sales. It's because ponies ain't got shit to tell. Ask about the best, bet I haven't played. That's what I hear the ponies tell me every day. Ponies be so silly, but I had no pity. They dissed us for the decade, but now Xbox leady. Now they got no games, karma ain't so weird. You wish that on Xbox you even volunteer. Instead of play with Smith, filled with PC ports. Third party games saying you're your pony love. Waiting for Forza that's almost 5 years old. Copying for remasters, damn that shit is cold. Do it for the plastic and all the pony blow. That's why Sony got you spending all your dough.